Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So I have already moisturized my skin and laid down my foundation. I'm wearing the Infallible Matte in the color 105 and the Infallible Pro Glow in the color 205. I mixed both of those together and I put them on the skin. With the Tarte Shape Tape, I'm gonna draw on my highlight with my concealer. So I'm gonna do it under the eyes, above the cupid's bow, under the chin, well, on the chin, and in between my eyebrows, and then I'm gonna blend it out with the Beauty Blender. You have to work pretty fast because this concealer can dry up and then it's gonna be a little harder to smoothen, so just make sure to dab it up really quickly. So here I'm just grabbing my Airspun setting powder. This powder is really good for baking. We're actually going to bake today because I am doing some heavy shadow and I'm going to bake really good under the eye. So any fallout, I can just wipe it away and it's not going to mess with my foundation under my eyes. I usually just dip this one inside the powder and I just set it straight to my eyes. And you just keep on building, keep dipping it back in the powder and keep setting it under your eye to build that heavy baking. So the palette that I'm going to be using today is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Prism palette, and the first color that I'm going to be using is the color Eden. I'm going to blend this into the crease with a Sigma E25 brush. You'll notice that throughout me blending out and doing my eyes in general, I go back and forth in between both eyes. I do not do one eye at a time, but if that's something you guys are into or it's a little less confusing, please let me know and I'll change it up. I'm not afraid to try anything different. Using the Sigma E25 brush, I'm going to continue with the color Saturn, and this is the color that I've been dying to use. It's actually why I purchased the palette. So I'm going to go in with this, and I'm going to also hit it at the crease to create more intensity and definition, going back and forth within the crease to just blend that color out and deepen that orange that we already have on there, which is the color Eden. And towards the outer corner of blending, don't forget to do some V motions in the outer corner to create that V definition at the ends of the eye. Using this e.l.f. Cosmetics contour brush, I'm actually going to grab the color Unity and I'm going to blend out the top of my crease to diffuse the orange color on top and to have no harsh lines and to have a good transition with my crease and my brow bone. Here I'm just using my Tarte concealer to clean up the lid. I put too much orange on the lid and I actually want to use a brighter color on that lid. So I'm just cleaning it up. Now with this shader brush, I'm going to grab the second color from the Carly Bible palette. And this is actually a shimmery shadow. It's a peachy tone, so I'm going to use that on the lid to create the contrast and the highlight luminosity to my lid. And please don't mind my eyeshadow here. My crease is actually really messy, which I actually like to work messy because at the end you can clean it up once you've achieved the intensity and color you want. Now I'm just filling in my eyebrows with the L'Oreal Stylist Definer Brow Pencil. And we're actually just going to fill in and trace the brow, disperse the color, do the back and forth to achieve a fuller, natural looking brow. And of course, right after filling in our brows, we're going to clean it up with some concealer. I'm actually using concealer for top and bottom, and you're going to see I go over it with my beauty blender, which still has foundation on there. I hate when the top of the brow is lighter as well, so I usually go over it with foundation to make sure that it's the same color as the rest of my skin above my forehead. This color right here from the palette just to give my eyes some intensity with this brown. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna start with this and I might end up using this towards the end. Now using the two main highlighters in this palette, I'm gonna place them above my brow bone for some dimension and a brow lift, of course, under that brow. Right away, I'm gonna start bronzing and contouring. I'm usually pretty fast. This is not even fast forward. This is me real time. This is how I usually fastly do my contour and bronzing. I'm using the L'Oreal Glam Bronzer, and of course, I'm gonna be using my e.l.f. Turks and Caicos blush and contour palette, which these two are the main ones that I've been bronzing and contouring with lately. I usually go through phases with products and bronzers and contour palettes. You'll see eventually which one are some of my faves, but these have been my go-tos for the past month. To carve out my contour, I'm using my beauty blender, which I dipped in my Airspun setting powder, and I'm just gonna place that under my contour and my cheekbones just to be extra. For my nose, actually contouring my nose is my favorite part of my makeup because it's just the sorcery that happens when I contour this nose. It's insane. I love it. And then it gets better once you put Fix Plus. Like, y'all need to, I don't know. I wish that Fix Plus came in like I wish they sold Fix Plus at BJ's, like a huge tub of Fix Plus. Maybe I should email people at MAC like, hey, we needed a BJ's portion of Fix Plus. Like, you know, the Listerine bottles, they come really big like that. I'm going to continue to contour my nose, back and forth strokes with the contouring powder. You want to bring it up to the sides of the eyes to make it seem more natural. And of course, right after, blend it out with the Beauty Blender for a natural look. Now I'm using this contour brush with my Revolution Makeup bronzing powder. What's a baked powder? I'm going to be warming up the skin because I love being very, very tan. And I'm sorry if you guys can hear the train. I live in the city. I know throughout the tutorial you hear airplanes, trains, all that good stuff. I live in New York City, so it's a lot of it. And here I'm just wiping off and pressing in all that setting powder I did earlier. this powderiness. And this is the Fix Plus in lavender, which I love. And I keep looking at the monitor when I shouldn't, but I really, really, really love this Fix Plus. Smells like I just got a cleanse from the Botanica, you know? Put my glue there. Let it get tacky. These are the lashes that I'm going to be using. These are the Ardell 253s. While I wait for my lash glue to get a little more tacky, I decided to just go in one more time with that second color from the Carly Bible palette and just touch up my lid since I had just applied Fix Plus. And the color now is more vivid. And I also decided to just start outlining my lips. This is actually a color pencil from Wet n Wild, and the lip color that I'm going to be using is the Anastasia Beverly Hills in Pure Hollywood, which is a good one. Here I'm just of course over drawing my lips, and then I start doing my dimension lines and all that good stuff. After I layer my Pure Hollywood, I decide that it's too matte for me. So you'll see eventually I go grab a lip gloss because I'm a gloss girl. So this is my method for not ruining any more lashes. I do not do the glue directly from the tube into the lash. I use the outer corner of the glue tube to apply my glue that I put in the back of my hand to get tacky, and then I just grab some tweezers and start applying these falsies. When applying falsies, you have to be very patient and careful. Put that lash directly in the middle, matched up to your lash line, and just do not be scared, do not blink. Just kind of press it on as tight as you can, possibly to the lash line, right on top of the lash. You don't want to be too far up in the skin. And then before you put on mascara and you're putting on the lashes, make sure with the tweezer you press on the falsies with your natural lash together. I'll be fine. So this time around I actually put on my falsies before putting mascara on my actual lashes. So now that my falsies are on, I'm actually going to go in with my mascara and get deep in there to blend those lashes together and give my actual lashes some color. Of course, go back in with the Saturn a little more. And the reason I'm going back and using more Saturn on my crease is because after using dramatic lashes, the lashes actually dumb down whatever eye color you have on. And I obviously want a very intense orange eye, so I'm just touching up. Using that same Anastasia Beverly Hills brush, the other side, the flat side, I am using the colors Parallel and Saturn to smoke out my lower lash line. I'm going back and forth with both colors to create the perfect smoky under the eye. This is some last minute cleaning with concealer to sharpen and perfect that eye. And then I'm gonna blend it out with my Miracle Sponge from Real Techniques. And of course, we're gonna add some mascara to our lower lash line to bring this eye look together. This is gonna make everything come together. We're gonna then highlight our face at the highest point. So we're gonna highlight the nose. We're gonna highlight the outer corner of our the inner corner of our eyes, And you're gonna see how this look is gonna transform when we finally put on the last spritz of Fix Plus. To brighten and set under my eyes, I'm using the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder. And this one's really good to bring and attract brightness and light to your eyes, especially in pictures. And finally, with the two main colors of highlighter from the Carly Bible palette, I'm going to be highlighting the top of my cheekbones, my upper lip, and maybe my nose. I forgot. That grand finale spritz of Fix Plus to set everything in the skin. So I'm almost done. I just have to grab my hair. Yes, this is not my hair. I'm gonna grab my hair extensions, and I'm actually gonna grab a gloss because I'm not into the matte lips. I'm a gloss girl, so I'll be right back. Okay, so I went and grabbed some lip gloss. I put my hair extensions in, and the lip gloss that I layered over is Shimmer of Hope from Gerard Cosmetics. Love this one. And I clipped on my hair extensions, and now I look like a real person. I hope you guys enjoyed my get ready with me video. This is the final look with everything put together, and of course my luxurious hair extensions. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and this mini tutorial slash get ready with me, and I hope you guys like this video, and I hope that you guys subscribe to my channel. Thank you. I play way too much with my hair. I'm so sorry.